Hello, and this is Boogass Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Marvel Legends Jessica Jones figure. So before we take a look at the figure, let's take a look at the other accessories she comes with, the Man-Thing Build-A-Figure torso. I think it looks really nice. It's got a lot of detail to it. It's got a lot of vines and stuff sculpted into it. Like I said, I really don't try not to go too far in depth with these since I will be doing a review on him once I get all the figures. But I'll go ahead and put the leg one I have. I have the right leg from Blade. So there you can see how tall Man-Thing's going to be. And I thought it can stand up on its own with just 1 foot. So you can see how tall Man-Thing's going to be as compared to Jessica Jones. He's going to be a really tall Build-A-Figure. So now on to the figure. Oh, that was pretty quick. I think that this head sculpt has a fantastic likeness of Krysten Ritter. I think Hasbro did an amazing job capturing her likeness. My only complaint is that the right eye is a little droopy. I mean, like, if you look at it like this, it looks completely like her. But then the right eye is a little droopy there. Like, I don't really know what you could do about that. And, one thing that I do find odd that Hasbro's been doing with their recent female figures is putting, like, speckled brown over their eyes. Like, their actual eyes, not just around their eyes, on their eyes, too. Which I think looks really funny. But, I mean, if you look at it from back here, it looks fine. Like, even the eye looks fine. But you get it really, really up close, and you can tell that the right eye is sloping downward just a little bit. But I do think that Hasbro really got her likeness and the skin tone perfect. Because her skin tone is lighter, so I think that looks really awesome. And you can see her hair has a little bit of shading to it. It kind of reflects blue. Like, if you have the light on her, you can tell that it kind of reflects a little bit of blue. So I think that looks really cool. Jessica Jones' jacket is pretty cool too, because this is a new piece as far as I can tell. This is a new piece. And it's very, very soft. It's a very soft kind of plastic. But the zippers all came out fine and everything. No missing zippers. Because I have seen some where like the zippers are sculpted on and then they're painted like clear down here, kind of like with the Negan figure. But mine came out really clean and looks nice. I think these arms are new as well. I know from the upper torso up, it's new. But from the lower torso down, like from her stomach down, is all just a reuse of the Mary Jane figure from the Spider-Man 2-pack. There you can see her jacket. Not really a lot going on. I still love this figure, though. See, she has the fingerless gloves on. And I do like that her pants are painted differently than Mary Jane's. Because my Mary Jane figure had a lot of scratches and, like, paint rubbing off on her jeans. But I think the jeans look really, really nice. They look like real jean material, though. Like how it's that dark blue color with the light blue over it. They look well worn. And I think that looks really good because it looks like something Jessica Jones would wear. See back there. It's got more wear on it. And it's actually a little bit of dry brushing of brown, too. From where she's like been in fights in her jeans, too. Which I think looks really cool. I really wish that this would have been on the foot, though. I hate it when Hasbro puts, like, the numbers right there on the leg. You could probably take that off with some acetone or something like that, but I don't want to do that just in case it'd take, like, all the coloring off. That would be horrible. But then, not much more going on. And this is also a new added piece, the top to the boots right here. And it actually, if you look at it from back here, it looks like it's all one piece, but it's actually separate. It's kind of like a Tombstone's bootstraps where they shift up and down. Like you can see that it's just normal under there. So it does shift up and down so you can get it into different poses and stuff like that. So I think that's really cool. So overall, I really like this figure, even though it doesn't have any accessories. But I really don't think that it needed any accessories. I mean, this is basically how you see her in the show. One thing that I might have preferred, like, as an added accessory was a scarf, because I think she wore a scarf in the first season. The second season isn't out, I'm just saying first season for some reason. But that's the only thing that I would have preferred is a scarf. But this figure is perfect, other than the weird kind of droopy eye. But she's got a ball jointed head that the hair is a little hard, so you do have to kind of maneuver her. See, if you do that, you can get her looking all the way up if you maneuver it. She can look all the way down. She's got ball jointed shoulders that can move out very far. She's got a single jointed elbow with a swivel. She's got a swivel at the wrist that can move up and down and side to side. She's got a ball jointed diaphragm that can move back that far and down that far, move side to side. She's got ball jointed hips that can just about do a split. Actually, that's pretty much a split, so I'll go ahead and call that a split. She can kick forward that far and back just a little bit. She's got a swivel at the thigh, double jointed knee. Now that's one thing with my figure. It's not really complaining. It's just these joints are very tough to move, both of the knees, because there. So the knees are very hard to move. She kind of looks like she's doing some sort of karate pose right here, like. But the knees are very difficult to get posed around, but they are posable. You might put this in some boiling water and be able to loosen the joints. I just don't do that with some figures like this that are just fine because I'm afraid they'll mess it up, worse than it already is. So I try not to do that with figures like this. She's got a swivel at the ankle. Just about lost my train of thought there. And she's got an ankle rocker, which, like I said, you can move the tops of the boots up like that so you can get more articulation, so you can actually move her foot all the way up like that, due to the the top of the boots being able to be shifted up and down. So the most epic pose that you can get Jessica Jones in. Give me a second here, because I've been trying to show that to show like the kind of how much motion it actually has to it. So I don't know if she'll be able to stand like that. There. So, most epic pose you can get her in is like that. Which I think that's pretty epic. You can't really, get her into too many crazy positions. But she is very posable. So let me get this back here or I'll never be able to stand her up again. That's happened to me with quite a few reviews. Pose them and then or leave them posed and I won't be able to pose them at all. So here are some comparisons. Here she is next to Mary Jane. And you can tell that they share the same torso. I'll show that there. You can see that the jeans and everything are the same. The arms and the head is the only new thing. And the jacket and the tops of the boots. But you can tell that these are the same figure. Even with the shirt. You can see that it actually it may even be the upper torso too. It might just be a retooling of it. So the only new thing on this might just be the arms, head, jacket, and the boots. And then here Jessica is next to my custom Iron Fist figure. And what I did for this figure was just use the Bruce Banner body mold, which you could use any of the suited body molds, and the first Star-Lord head to make an MCU Iron Fist. So that's a little mod I used right there. So there she is next to my custom Iron Fist. And then here she is next to the only other figure I've reviewed from this wave. I think the only other figure I have from this wave is Elektra, which I will be doing a review of. So I only have one other figure to review in this series so far. So there she is next to Blade. So overall, I think this is a really, really awesome figure, and I would highly recommend it. Because you can see that the Build-A-Figure is going to be really, really awesome already. Just because he's already taller than Jessica Jones and he only has one leg. So that's my review. And if you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.